and thank you, Pat Sinacropi, for passing the glass. Hi, I'm Sharon Nappier. I'm the National Program Leader for Water Reuse at the Environmental Protection Agency. And this picture is taken at the North Fork Reservoir, which is in my hometown of Asheville. It's the largest city in Western North Carolina, and this reservoir serves about 157,000 people. As many of you know, Hurricane Helene this past September devastated this region. Asheville is a city that many thought was immune to natural disasters. It's nestled at high elevations in the Appalachian Mountains, and it's far from the coast. But after Helene, this city was without drinking water for 53 days. 53 days! And there was absolutely no running water for 19 days. So the rain from Helene, it caused extreme flooding. It both washed out the transmission lines, and it caused over 2,000 mudslides in this area, some of which went into this reservoir. The issue was that this water was historically pristine, and so the drinking water treatment plant was not designed to treat the high levels of sediment that went into the water. So the people that work here are amazing water workforce, our drinking water treatment operators here. They worked both day and night, and they had two major challenges. They had to both quickly rebuild the transmission lines so that Asheville had enough water for toilet flushing and fire suppression, and then they had to determine how do you lower the sediment enough to treat the water. So, of course, this is just the water part of the story. So many in Asheville lost their homes, their businesses, and too many people lost their lives. This is still a very devastating situation in this area. So what I've learned this fall is that no matter where you live, it's smart for our states and our communities to plan for resiliency. For weeks, my family members and many others in this community hauled water from mountain streams. They drove to distribution centers to get drinking water from delivery trucks. But water is heavy, and moving it is very energy intensive, not to mention time intensive. Instead of relying on large trucks to bring in water for people, we need readily available, portable solutions for our drinking water and wastewater services. One of the best tools that we have to prepare for resiliency is water reuse. It's this idea of using alternative water sources like wastewater and gray water and treating it to use for various needs. But unfortunately, many of our communities don't have the capacity or the resources to get started on exploring water reuse solutions. The work that we're doing within the EPA's water reuse program and across the federal family and in partnership with the water sector gives me hope. We are collectively, through the National Water Reuse Action Plan, working in a unique way through cooperative federalism to support our states in their resiliency planning. We're funding research to make sure that water reuse is protective of public health. We are investing in new water reuse projects all over the country, and we're supporting our states as they figure out how to develop their own water reuse regulations. So whether it's for droughts, or fire suppression, or flooding like in Asheville, or even for preparing for the water and energy demands associated with economic growth, new data centers, or even AI, reusing water can provide a sustainable water supply to support our community's individual needs. I would now like to pass the glass to one of our biggest state partners, Julia Anastasio. She's the Executive Director of the Association of Clean Water Agencies. Our EPA Water Reuse program has been working closely now with Julia and her staff for the past 5 years to help support our state regulators in their resiliency goals. For the first time ever, with Julia's organization and other associations, we've started to convene states at the annual Water Reuse State Summit to create relationships and provide a place for states to work through their reuse challenges and goals together. So cheers to you, Julia.